on Firefox. So if you ever have an issue where it says that you don't have access to it, just check whether or not maybe that's the reason. So let's see. So I started recording again. So once you log in, here's what you get. And this is all that you really need right here is are you using Firefox or Chrome or both?
I use Chrome. I mean, I use Firefox occasionally, but most of the
Okay.
time it's Chrome. And he said it didn't matter either one, right?
Doesn't matter either one. It's just that when you have it open in a browser, it will affect everything in the browser at that time, but you can exclude, and we'll go over that. But
Okay.
the reason I'm telling you that is because if you're trying to do two different things, like working with a coaching student and you're in the middle of this, then if you have this open on one browser and you use your other browser for other stuff, it might help
I think
you.
I'll do Firefox then because you're right. I remember I have the same problem with Facebook um and everything on Chrome. If you're signed into one, you can't sign into another one multiple. Just even in the same way with Google Docs. I can't go to Owl and Power Google Docs and Seven Martini Google Docs. I have to be out of one and into another. It's crazy.
Or you can do it on a different browser.
Right. And that's what I'm going to have to do.
So that's
So I
what we're
think
talking about
I
here.
think that's smart. Yeah. I think we'll
Okay.
do Firefox then.
So then all you do is just click on it. So why don't we use your screen since you haven't installed it yet? Because since I've already
Okay.
installed it, it won't be as useful. So I'm going to make you the presenter, and I'm going to
All
log out.
right. All right. Do you see it?
No,
Well,
you have to share your screen again. I think I didn't have you as a presenter. So if you just
all
press.
right. Um, maybe it's because it is definitely taking over everything.
No,
Wait
but
a
you
minute.
see.
There's. Oh, I see what we're doing. Okay, I'm in the wrong thing. I have it. I just have to choose what screen now, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I can
Or you
move
can.
this one over here to this separate screen. All right, can you see it? Am I on?
You have to press the play button
Okay. It's been a while since I've been on this. Where's the play button?
on your go to meeting menu under
You mean
screen sharing.
share?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Now you see it?
Usually takes a minute, but I don't see it yet.
Me, the presenter. Which one do you see?
Waiting to view Cindy's screen.
Wow. Is there something else I need to do?
I'm not sure what you're doing, but you
Full
have a play
screen?
button. You just on the
I just
screen
said
sharing.
it just says stop sharing and I'm not stop and there's this one. I've got two screens and I'm trying to make sure you can see either one.
Yeah, but it looks like
Which
you're not sharing. So why don't you stop showing your screen and then start showing it again?
okay. Cindy, mute, talking, settings, webcam, general show.
No,
All
no,
right, now I
no.
don't have the button at all on it now. Hold on a minute. I'm looking. Maybe it says share your screen. There we go. All right, now I need to know which one I'm in Chrome right now. Username, do I put the same thing as before?
No, you don't have to do any. Um,
Okay. Add to
sorry.
Chrome.
Yeah, add to Chrome first.
Now you realize when I get this thing in here, I still don't know what I'm doing, and that's what you're going to show me,
That's
right?
yeah. It'll take 2 minutes.
Awesome.
Just okay
Good.
now.
And then I can do it myself, and I'm a kinesthetic learner, so it's the best way to do it.
Actually,
So
it's
add the,
demonstrating. It's demonstrating for you right there in that GeoEdge toolbar box without you even asking it.
okay.
Play that video, but we'll go through it. So yeah, click on Add to Chrome, Add extension, and you see it says checking in the top right.
Yep.
Have you added any extensions before?
I
Okay,
think
so
I have once, and then I wound up uninstalling it. But
all right,
anyway, GeoEdge needs your login. So this would be the BAM.
beautiful. All
Add
right,
to
so now it's
add it
done.
to Chrome.
It's done. So now just X out of that, and now it's up there on the top right. So if you
Right there. I just got this one in and forgot what that one was. What is that one? Oh, okay.
okay, so now just click on the GeoEdge one, which is the blue square, and click on locations. And you can now choose your locations. We have 3 locations active right now. We have Canada, we have the UK, and we have Australia. So don't click on Canada yet. Just go to Europe and take a look. See United
UK?
Kingdom. Don't click on that yet. And then go to Asia.
Crap.
That's okay. All right. So now once you do it, if you did it, then what you should see is in the GeoEdge bar, it
Your
should show
login state
you.
has changed outside of the Chrome web. Please reload your page to continue. How cool is this? All right, what am I looking at other than updated apps?
Okay, click on the GeoEdge again because what you want to
Up
look
here?
at, yeah, the GeoEdge toolbar. And so now you see
Um,
where it says locations, it shows that the active location is the UK, and it says disconnect, which means it is connected to the UK. See at the top it says disconnect.
okay, cool.
Okay, now look at
So in
this.
other words,
You
can
can
I
be
ask you a
any.
question?
Yes, ma'am.
One question I have, which is probably funny for anybody that ever watches this video, is can I watch Sherlock Holmes in United Kingdom on BBS here? Or is this just for this?
This makes it look like you are in the UK, so I don't know what.
Yeah.
So you can absolutely give it a try. There are some other blockers that like Netflix uses for to make sure you're not on a virtual private network. But the answer is yes. This makes it look like you are in the UK. And now
Okay.
there's only really one other piece, and that is the mobile emulator. But while you're there, before you go to the mobile emulator, just go back again, click on it again, and let's just look at the locations again. I want you to see the 3 locations we saw.
Northern Europe and Australia is not in this one,
Right,
is it?
but go back to more locations. You see on all of those it says contact us, and Australia is there. Look under more locations again. See it says contact us for all of them.
Oh yeah.
So the 3 that we have active doesn't say contact us. The rest it says contact us because the plan that we have allows us to have 3 locations at a time. We can change those 3 locations at any time, but we have to contact them to change them. We have to contact them to add or to delete locations. But that's it. That's how you set your location. Any questions?
That is absolutely cool. So we can only do 3 ad campaigns then right now as using this?
We can only do campaign. We can only use this to check our ads in 3 countries, but we can do as many campaigns in each country as we choose.
Yeah, but you want
So
to check This is for the checking purposes. Okay, cool. Got
Yeah,
it.
so this is when we're going to run an ad in Australia. We want to see what's already being run, and we also want to see how our ad is going to look when we run it there, because when we run it there, um, the offer that we're sending them to is only valid there in Australia. So if it sees when when you click from our landing page onto our advertiser's offer link, if they see that it's not coming from Australia, then they would send you the affiliate network would actually send you to a different offer that is valid in your country. So that's why, in order to check out whether the offers are working properly, we need to be as if we are there.
Okay. So
And
when you're setting them up, you're checking this.
oh yeah, well we're no,
Okay.
you're yeah, we're checking it, we're designing it for it, but as far as who's doing the actual checking, once you understand this process, we can have a VA do the checking as much as we're gonna be doing the spying on the front end. It's kind of the same thing. I don't
Okay.
know.
Got it.
You understand what the spying is so we can see what's already out there, and then the checking
Mm-hmm.
is to make sure that ours is working.
Absolutely. Got that to the T.
Okay, so now let's take a look at click on
Can I
GeoEdge
ask you?
again.
Okay. What I need to know is what am I looking at?
You're just
All of
looking
these
at
things.
web
Are these
pages.
all okay?
That just happens to be the Google Chrome web store that you were in when you went to GeoEdge. But everything, any any URL you type in will now work as if you're in the UK, unless you set it to
Oh,
be
I
an
get it.
exception. So if you can also
Okay.
have some exceptions, and we'll look over them in a second. But I want to show you the second important piece, which is if you click on GeoEdge again, you'll see that in addition to the location, you can also set the type of device, the type of mobile device that you're on. Right now, you have the mobile emulation off, which means that it appears as if you're on a desktop, which you are. But if you want your computer to appear as if it is any one of those devices that you're now seeing, all you do is click the button. Click on that. Okay, so now you're in the UK an on an Apple um, mobile device. Could be iPad, it could be an iPhone, but you wouldn't necessarily know it, except that there are a lot of sites that are mobily optimized, and they will appear different than you're used to seeing them.
This is really wild. I didn't realize you had to go through all this.
Well, but you only have to
Huh.
do it once on your browser, and then you're set, right? And then you just turn it off or on. But it's just a
Okay.
one-time setup. You turn it off or on, and then, as I said, the one other thing, if you go to preferences from the main, from there, yeah, you can exclude certain sites. So, like your Gmail and other things, go ahead to excluded sites, the tab at the top, and you can choose. It actually gives some defaults like Gmail, probably Facebook, yeah. And then you can add, um,
So we don't do anything in these, right? So we don't want a live person LinkedIn. These are the major sites you want to geo not to look at.
those are their defaults. You don't have to, but that's they're recommending them, and then you can add others. So if down next one down below you
Right there.
typed in, for example, Amazon.com, see what happens. Okay, so now when you go to Amazon, it will bypass the GeoEdge server. So you can actually set to a different desktop browser. So even though you're on a Chrome browser, you just were looking at the different, when you're doing the mobile emulation, you can emulate a desktop browser that's different. So you can emulate a Firefox browser even though you're in Chrome. You can emulate a Safari browser, and sometimes that will become important depending on what we're promoting. So it's just important right now to understand that we have those capabilities.
Capabilities. Perfect.
That's pretty much it.
Okay, and so give me a scenario. Let's look at something. Let's look at an ad we have in UK right now. How do I go about doing that?
I'll send you a link.
Like that.
Some of these are set up so that if you're on a desktop, they won't give you the same thing as if you're on a mobile device. Okay, so it says your desktop has been selected. You see that?
Yeah,
So
now
now,
let's
now
see.
go ahead back to GeoEdge and yeah, you can
Okay,
look.
doesn't it help if you do it like this to see what it looked like on a mobile device?
Yep.
So this is what you would see on a mobile device right here.
Well, that looks more like a an iPad than a phone. A phone would be much
Oh,
narrower. But anyway, look at mobile emulator. What is your mobile emulator set to right now? See, it's off. So set it to a mobile device and then click on the
oh,
link again.
okay. You have to do it every time. So
No, you
I
don't.
wanted to.
No, you
Oh,
don't.
well, I did it. All right. I had set it for the iPhone. Oh, I did it I6. That's right. So I want the iPhone 6. It's not any different.
No, you
All
have to
right.
read. No, 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 no. No, the reason it's not
Okay.
different is because the link is not the same link. You need to click on the link when
Oh,
it's set up for the iPhone 6. And you can see that the Apple iPhone 6 is in there. It shows the Apple.
all right. Well, it didn't go. It did not go. I have to move this over now. For some reason, it didn't want to do it that way. All right. Then I go to the Geo.
It
I
says,
go to the.
see, no, no, you see it says Fayetteville iPhone users. Before it said Fayetteville desktop users.
Okay. Where did you see that?
It says it in red.
All right. Tell me what I'm not looking at. Oh, offer available. It's not in Fayetteville. iPhone offer available exclusivity for, but that's not what we want. We're in Geo. We were in UK, I thought.
Doesn't matter that you're in the UK. That will affect the offer. The fact is that the offer that this lander knows that you're in Fayetteville and it knows that you're on an iPhone, but you happen to be having a UK IP address. That doesn't affect what my landing page says. It affects when the offer is when you get to the offer page. It's going to know that you're in the UK. It doesn't care that you
Ah,
are in Fayetteville. So
is that what you want it to be? Are
yeah,
you what I am seeing?
I'm not asking for you to change anything. You just asked me for an example. So I'm not looking to start questioning how we're doing the design. If you want to spend some time on it, we can go over it afterwards. But I'll give you
But I don't know what I'm looking at. This is okay. What I'm looking at is okay to you.
yeah, except that you're not looking at it on a screen size like a phone. So I'm not. I guess right now you're thinking that it's an iPad. When you want to look at it on a phone, you want to make it narrow like a phone, right?
Yeah, and I thought I did do that,
No,
but okay.
narrow. That you don't have to do that. No, no, not. Get out of that.
Oh,
Just make your window
that's the
smaller.
why. Oh, see, I was told when you want it to look like an iPhone, you're just saying like this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was thinking, and it still works. So that's what I would do is just test it
Yeah.
in its parameter. Is there any way to know I'm eyeballing this?
You can
So I'm
assume that that part
okay.
has been done. If it shouldn't the whole spinner has to fit on there. The other way to do it is that you can do it on a phone. you can
Okay,
install GeoEdge on your phone.
on my phone. Okay, which I do. I have a 6. So now the question I have to ask
So
you
click on
is,
spin. Let's just go through the process. Click on spin. So as if you're actually, this is coming up for you. Okay, so we designed this lander, by the way. Okay, so follow the instructions.
it's fun. Cool.
By the way, while you're there, scroll down the page. Oh, no, you can't, but okay, so what do you get? Okay, you got the phone. Now let's see what
Yep.
happens next.
Apple, you have been selected for a chance to get 1,000 Amazon, oh, or Walgreens, or da-da. This special offer is exclusively available to Apple users. Now, please confirm. Should I do it?
That is not right. That is weird that that's going there, but let me see what happens. Go ahead. That's not our offer anymore. Go ahead.
Who
So by the
founded
way,
Google?
it says your Apple iPhone has one membership reward. So that's one of the things that you're checking is to make sure that when you're looking at it as if you're on an Apple, that it's if you're checking our ads. So there's two different things. One is that you're just looking at spying on stuff that's there, and then it is what it is. And the second is when you're looking at our ads, and you just found an error. There's no doubt in my mind that that is an error, and I got to fix that. That's amazing.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
so
Larry
go ahead
Page,
and
is Larry Page the one that founded Google?
yeah,
I didn't know that. All right. In which year was Google founded?
1998.
Right. That's what I thought. Don't tell me the answer. Where is the
Oh,
headquarters of Google? It's not in here. It's in the U.S. Okay. What service is from Google? What service is it from Google? YouTube. How cool is this? Do you want to see how it works? But this is your offer still. It's just not right. Right?
this is not. This is we have similar offers, but this is we basically send people to somebody else's offer. So that's a huge problem. That's just something that you don't want to be looking for when you're actually checking. But in the meantime, I need to figure that out. Let me see what's going on. It's got to be. I'm only using one page, which is LP21. So I'm going to take a quick. Well, let me finish up with you, and then I'll fix that. So go ahead and click on the second link that I gave you.
Okay. I did the second link, by the way.
Okay, so do the first link
So
again.
this is this. Okay, the first link. So go out of this. This is fun. Lee.
I lost you. Are you there? Hello.
You see it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Are we still recording?
I paused it during most of that time. Now it's started
Okay.
again.
All right. Now I'm going to go to the GeoEdge. I've got it on now. I don't know how it got on. I guess I just clicked it on. And it doesn't matter what location, right?
Not
I'm
right.
still in
Not
United
enough.
Kingdom.
Yep.
I'm in the United Kingdom still. Okay, cool. So then I'm doing mobile devices to make sure everything is, it's not letting me do
You have
it.
to click
Why
on.
not? I did. All right. Boom, 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 down to iPhone 6. Do you want to reload this?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. Do I reload? Yes.
Well, I'm not sure what you're talking. Oh, I see. Do you want to reload the site? Or did I lose you? Hello?
Yes. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
Right, you got because the problem is you're using GoToMeeting in your Google Chrome browser, so it does cause a problem because now suddenly you look like you're from the UK. So you have to either use GoToMeeting as in a different browser or the GoToMeeting app. But GoToMeeting changed recently, and I can see right there that you're using it in the Chrome browser.
Cindy is not going to click anymore until she's sure. Now I've got GoToMeeting on, so we don't want to do this. We
That's what I
want to
was
get
trying to
to,
tell you is yeah, so
yeah.
GoToMeeting now works through your Chrome browser, so you either need to use get in GoToMeeting in a different way or you need to do this test in Firefox. But actually I've already shown you everything about the functionality of the tool. The next step is really, learning, practicing going through the process of reviewing the information. And the first thing that you showed me was a huge issue, and I'm looking into that now.
All right.
But as far as getting this installed and working, the other thing to do is to install it on your Firefox browser the same way. If you want, we can do that. If you don't have Firefox, you have Firefox
All right.
installed, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so go ahead and open that up and let's do that.
The only one I don't use is IE.
Right. I don't use it either.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So now I need to go to Geo.
You need to
Do
share your screen
this.
again.
Oops, it's wanting to go. It's wanting to go to the default, so I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'll do it in just a second.
Well,
Um.
turn off GeoEdge in Chrome and then open up Firefox and let's do it in Firefox.
All right. It'll let me, and I'm gonna turn this baby off. No, I don't want to reload. No, I don't want to do that. This is off now because it's not blue.
Perfect.
All right, so I'm going back and I'm going to go to this. Now we're going to try to do this again. Search, because I turned it off. It's still not wanting to do it. Now explain to me what happened when I was,
Click on Restart
okay,
Now.
yeah, but when it does, okay.
It didn't require that for Chrome, but it does for Firefox.
So that means it would conk us out if we do that, right?
Say not now.
Not now, but it's loaded.
Yeah.
Okay. However, now I just wanted to
I'll click on Add to Firefox.
add to
I think we had
Firefox.
already done, but let's see what happens when you.
Firefox prevented the site being from asking you to install software on your computer.
So click on where it says Start Here.
Allow. It says allow.
There you go.
Install.
There you go.
Restart now.
Okay.
So will it cut my computer off?
No, it'll just restart your browser.
Not now.
Click on Start Here. Oh, so you can see now. I'm sorry. Now you can see GeoEdge Pro is there on the top left, uh, up below Start
Oh,
Here.
yeah. Okay.
And so now
So
when we click on
on this one, it'll
GeoEdge,
be on the left.
yeah.
Of course, Firefox wants to be different than Google.
Now you got to log in there, and it should just be a one-time thing. Same login.
cut and paste too, right? Not cut, copy and paste, right? Right. So either way, I think I could put. Plus, I already know, having gone through this.
Is that correct? That link?
Yeah.
More time.
Okay. Oops. Crap. How do I get out of that?
Escape.
Okay. I just. All right.
Just put your mouse at the end of it and hit enter. 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 Did you go back or did you hit enter?
I hit enter, but I'll try it again.
That would not surprise me because that is.
Wait a minute. I think that was Chrome that popped up because I did that. Hold on a minute. Let's try it again. This is what you gave me.
Right. Enter.
Is that what I'm supposed to be looking at?
I think that's what may happen if you don't clear your cookies because it's coming up again, or it could be a different offer. But go ahead and do it. I'm not a robot. Let's see what happens.
Click on it. That's not intuitive.
Just follow the instructions.
All right. Select all images with palm trees. 1, 2. That's not a. Is that a palm? It probably is. That it?
Yep. Somehow it seems like it's always 3 images. Okay, so I'm not surprised. So clear your cookies. No, you don't want to do that.
All right, so in Firefox, how does one do that here?
History. Right above options.
Right above options, history, and then clear.
Recent history.
Yeah. Doesn't say cookies, but it says history, so.
Okay, so now try it again. Just put that same URL in there.
Wow.
That's why it comes out duplicated or why it says credit card or bank account.
That was a long duper whooper. So why are you not surprised? Tell me your knowledge, my friend.
Because now he's going to want to know how he funded all of this.
Because I've been doing this for the last 6 months.
And you've seen it a lot. So what made you realize this? Okay, the picture's not there.
But it's the same offer, right? It's what we've been seeing. So it's the same offer that our landing page goes to. This is what our landing page is supposed to go to once you go through the process. So that's all good, except that the offer is not working, which means that it would be stupid for us to send traffic there at this moment. But that's not, I don't know what Susan has planned for you, what Susan and Rob have been talking to you about. I just wanted to get you to the point where you understand how GeoEdge Pro works, and then we can figure out exactly what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. Just get comfortable with it. I can send you lots of links.
That's what I want you to do.
The ones that you have right now are good for the UK. And the UK is definitely a place that we're trying to figure out how to make successful. I'll send you 2 for Australia, which should work.
Okay. Can I ask you a question? You're geo-targeting different things because you're hoping that by doing that you're going to get better results than you would if you were in the U.S. because of the competition? Is that why?
Well, we're geo-targeting because different advertisers' offers are only good in the country, in their country.
And they're telling you that this is where they want to go.
Yeah, but as far as I mean, you're not completely wrong in that we try to choose offers and countries where we think we can be more successful than our competitors, if that makes sense. I mean, there's offers available in every country around the world. So what we've been trying to do is maybe a mistake. We've been trying to figure out how to get our offers to convert in English. That's the US, the UK, and Australia, just because it's easier for us to understand. But it may be a lot easier for us to work in, countries where like right now our offer is converting best in Spanish in the US. So but you wouldn't be able to check any of the words or anything else on offers that are not in English. So first we need to get good at English in terms of this process.
All right. Oops, what did I do wrong?
On the 10th, line 22 is a
Copy selection, I did that. And
line 21.
I think it's because it had another one in there.
And it's possible that that link doesn't work anymore. I haven't been running that offer lately.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's not right.
Okay.
So, you can just go on to some sites as if you're in Australia. As soon as you know what I can do? I can give you offers for Australia. That's better. Instead of trying to give you our landers, let's start with the offers, and then you can make sure that you're clear on that process. Because if the offers themselves aren't, if the offer pages
Bob,
themselves aren't working, nothing else really matters.
did you see this? It says clear cookies here. So it'll automatically do it? Automatically clear cookies when you select a new location. You can add and manage exceptions. So that might have been the problem, is I didn't clear the cookies.
Well, if you set a new location, that may be it. But anyway, that's not that lander probably doesn't work anyway. That was just an old lander. I wanted to give you something, but I'm going to give you a different link instead.
In Firefox, save to pocket, what does that mean?
It's one of your add-ons that allows you to save to this app that lets you look at things later. It makes it easy to review stuff that you. So there's one link that's direct to offer that definitely should work for Australia, and I'll give you one more.
Okay. Did you erase the last one that you did?
Yeah, I wrote over it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I was just noticing that, that's all.
Okay, now there's one more. Actually, sorry, that one that I gave you for Australia is still not right. What is that? Hold on a second.
All right. So maybe I should clear the cookies. They could be.
I believe I cut and pasted from that page. And then I realized that we could get into statements or transactions here. So I'll do transactions.
Definitely think I'm going to do it on this now on.
That's why I didn't download June, because they didn't have it available, because June's not done yet.
Okay, so there's two offers for Australia, and then I'll do the same thing for the UK.
All right.
And that's a great place to start, because if first we definitely want to make sure that the offers are working properly.
When the new iPhone 6. Now, if you're wanting me to test this or to look at the offers, should I have like a fake email to put in?
No, we don't. We can tell you specifically about individual ones, but
You just want me to look at this one and see it.
just get to the front page of it and make sure that it's consistent. If you're looking at a lander going to it, make sure it's consistent. If you're just going directly to the offer, make sure that the offers are working. That's it.
So this is basically a lander, and this looks good, right?
I'm not looking at your screen right now. Let me see.
Test this as a skill game. Winning the prize is not guaranteed. To stand a chance to win, all participants are asked to answer the question that will be visible after completing the questionnaire.
Yeah, so that is their lander. That's not our lander. Just to be very clear, that's the advertiser's direct that is their way of engaging with prospects. So first they go through our lander, and you saw one example of it. You saw a couple examples. There's a spinner. You saw the example where they answer the questions. Those are our landers. Once they get to the advertiser's offer, they see the kind of landers that you're looking at now.
Okay, and you see the little, if you're looking at mine right now,
You got to
you
share
see
your screen
this?
again.
Oh, I thought I was. Okay. Do you see it now?
Yep.
All right, this is the question that I wanted to ask you. This should be on the iPhone, and I'm trying to minimize this screen. How do I minimize that screen here? Everything's different.
You just you drag the edge of your browser and you move it.
Well, the problem is the browser is so close, I can't get to it. That's the problem. It's filling the screen up. The best way to do it, it just did it that way. All right. If I don't know what I did, but whatever I did worked. So that's what we wanted right here. Okay, now you see this?
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
is a real tight area for, why would they want to do that? Just so that the phone could see it and not have to move. Test this as a skill game. Look how tight it is in here. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is theirs. This is
right.
theirs.
This
This is iPhone. That's not our problem, but I'm just saying that alone teaches me something to look for. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that could be GeoEdge also. So you're looking at it on one iPhone, iOS 6.0. So if you really want to see if that's an issue, make it, narrow it down so that it's the width of your phone. But in general, like you said, we don't have to worry about those kind of things if it's not our design. We have already tested that these advertisers landers work. So we just want to make sure that our offer gets them to this lander.
All right.
We have no control over this lander. But if the picture isn't working, we don't want to be sending traffic to it. So
right, and I get.
okay, so I gave you 2 Australia and 2 UK offers. They're definitely good to play around with.
All right. So there's this one here, and I shall clean that up.
7.
Paste. That's interesting.
Well, right. So then I'll just have to go delete those ones. I'm not sure why. I'll have to print these all out. No, I downloaded it.
Right, so let's download it.
PayPal was a little tricky.
Well, that one's not working either. If it's Australia. Oh, you just changed it.
I was trying to edit it. Try one more time.
I'll go to the top one again, just to make sure.
I'm just curious what it's going to look like if I'm able to do that.
All right, that's that one. That was cool. All right, and then we go to this one that looks similar but not similar. It seems to not be working.
Well, you have an extra character at the end. Mine doesn't go as.
I know.
It ends at the 4, not the 8. So why do you have that?
I know, but what? Watch. I don't know. That's the strangest thing.
Hit backspace because it's replacing it with your previous error. There you go. enter.
All right, but why is it doing it? It did it
Enter. It did
the
it
other time.
because it was recalling your previous URL that so that it would save you from having to type. But your previous URL had that error.
Extra. Okay.
Okay, so that works too. Okay, so now take a look
On the
at the UK.
so they
Set
give you a
set GeoEdge for the UK and try those other two links, and let's take a look.
So you know what?
All right.
I was doing it up here and I saw complete here.
So I am going to do this just to make sure that that doesn't cause the problem. This one, copy link.
It might not be. It might be all the months might look like that because that's how I did it. I deleted all the unnecessary columns.
Okay.
And that's the way it should look, right? Other than missing
Well,
picture,
yeah,
right?
we should definitely report that to our affiliate manager. Go ahead and try the other link.
All right. That's pretty. I like the colors in this one.
Okay, so everything's working. So that's the end of the funnel. Anything that you're testing should come to an offer that's valid in that country. And what you'll find, in terms of brain share, what you asked me about before, the affiliate networks and the offers sometimes are smart enough that they know, okay, this same IP address was already on this offer in the last X amount of time, and they didn't do it. So therefore, we're going to send them to a different offer. We're not going to send them to the same offer again. So that's why clearing your cookies is important. It's not always a factor, but it can be. And if you're not seeing
Right.
what you expect, then that's a good place to start.
Now this here that says clear cookies with it checked, does that automatically do it or do I need to
Yeah.
keep doing it?
No, that'll do
Okay.
it whenever, as you said, whenever you change geos. So it won't do it when you're within a geo, but it'll do it when you change.
So this is really geo right in here. Everything here is geo. And we can screenshot, and that's what you're going to want me to do, right? So you can see it?
Yeah, absolutely. When you have things that you want to share, it makes it really easy. Compare devices to see that they're different. I mean, we haven't even really gotten to the point of using those features yet.
Okay. Cool. I'm having fun. Okay.
Awesome. All right, so now close the loop with Susan and Rob and find out, the plan for using the tool, and we will give you the support you need.
Thank you so much. You already did. I appreciate this time, Rob.
My pleasure.
All right.
All right,
Well,
talk
I'll
to you
talk to you
soon.
later, and you can stop your recording, or did you a while back?
No, I didn't actually. I did pause it a bunch, but I recorded all of it. So.
All right. Well, good. That'll be there for a reminder. Thanks.
All right, take care.
All
Thanks,
right.
Cindy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.